Hello friends, welcome back to the Project Pathshala YouTube channel. I hope you are doing great and have seen my previous video on shared preferences. If you haven't seen yet, then click the link above or find the link in the description. Now in today's video, we will create a navigation drawer for our online teaching app. So without wasting time, let's start the video. A navigation drawer is an overlay panel which comes on top of the activity screen to show the navigation menu. A navigation menu is a list of navigation items which helps the user to navigate to other activities or fragments. Now we call it as a navigation drawer because it opens and closes like a drawer and has a menu which navigates the user to other activities. Now we have this navigation drawer. This portion is called header and it is optional. It means that it is not necessary to create it and it depends on the app requirement. Mainly it is used to set the user profile, and below it we have navigation menu where we can set the navigation items like profile, setting, etc. Now that we know everything about navigation drawer, let's create it in our project. We will create the navigation drawer in our dashboard activity. So first we will remove the text view which we have created in the previous video, and we will change the layout to drawer layout. Now this drawer layout will hold the drawer panel which we will create inside this layout. Now here we will create a navigation view. You can see this navigation view in the suggestion. Click on it. Give the layout width to wrap content and layout height to wrap content. Now close this navigation view. Now inside this navigation view we will add the property of our navigation drawer. So first we will set the layout gravity and we will set it to left. We will give the background color white. Now we will set the fit system window to true. Now this will help us to maintain the navigation drawer height irrespective of size of the phone. At the end we will give ID navigation drawer. Now we will set some properties for this drawer layout. We will remove this previous property of linear layout. We will give the background color white, and then we will give the open drawer property to left, and we will give fit system window to true. So this drawer layout will help us to open and close the navigation drawer. For that we will give ID to its drawer layout. We will give the height of this navigation view to match parent so that it will match the parent layout, and we will change the background color to white. So here our navigation drawer is ready. Now we will create a header layout for it. For that we will right click on this layout inside this resource, click on new, and then click on layout resource file. We will give it name header underscore layout and then click OK. Now click on split, change the layout to linear layout. Now we will create a header layout as shown in the given image. For that we will create another linear layout inside this layout. Layout width, wrap content, layout height, wrap content. Inside this linear layout we will create image view as shown in the image on the left side. Layout width 60 dp, layout height 60 dp. Here we will give a default profile image. For that we will copy a profile image from our computer directory and we will paste it in the drawable folder. Go to folder where the profile image is located, copy the image and then right click on this drawable and paste it here. Click OK, click OK. Here in the drawable folder you can see the profile image is inserted. Now we will use this image in our image view. For that we will use the src and give the profile image, and in runtime we will change this profile image to the user profile image. That's why we will give it ID profile image. Close the image view. Now as shown in the image on the left side, we will create two text views for the user mobile number and name, and they are oriented vertically. That's why we will create another linear layout, because this linear layout will be act as a horizontally oriented linear layout. So let's create another linear layout here. Layout with wrap content, layout height wrap content, orientation, vertical. Now inside this linear layout we will create these two text views. Now create a text view here. Layout width and height will be wrap content. Text, your name, ID, profile name. Close the text view. We will add this text into the string.xml file. For that press Alt plus enter and then click OK. Now we will add the text size 18 sp. Now we will create another text view for mobile number. Width and height will be wrap content. Text, mobile number, text size 12 sp. Close the text view. Also add this text into the string.xml file. Here in this layout we will give the margin, layout margin start 20 dp to separate this image view and this text views. Now we will change the background color of this main linear layout and we will give the app color. Now we don't want this much of header layout, so we will change the height of this layout to 200 dp. And we also don't want this profile on the top, we want it in bottom, so we will also change some property of this linear layout. So we will give the gravity to bottom and also we will give some margin in the bottom of 20 dp and also we will give some margin at the start of 10 dp. So this is how our header layout is created. Now we'll add this header layout in our navigation drawer. For that we will go to dashboard activity and here we will include the header layout. Header layout, this is our header layout. So as you can see the header layout is added, but you can see that the name and the mobile number text view is not visible properly. So we will change its color in the header layout.xml file and inside this text view we will give the text color to white. Same for second text view also. Now you can see it is visible properly because our header layout is created. Now we will create a navigation menu which we will include in this space. For that we will create a menu. To create a menu, right click on this resource folder and click on Android resource file. Select the value type to menu from this drop from the options and give the file name as drawer menu. Click OK. Click on this split button. Now inside this menu we will create our menu items. For that we will take an item and then we will give item ID. First we will create profile item. For that we will give the item ID to profile and then we will give the title to this item profile and we will also set an icon for this navigation item. To set a profile icon we will get that icon from this drawable. Right click on drawable, click on new and then click on vector assets. Here inside this clip art, now inside this search we will find an icon for profile. So we will use this person icon. Click OK and here we will give gray color to that icon. Click on next and then click on finish. Now we will set this icon here. This is the icon we will set, person. Okay, so the icon is added. You can see here the icon. Now close this item. Now copy this item to create other items. Now change the ID. I will change it to setting and I will change the last to logout because we will create 3 navigation items inside here: profile, setting and logout. So we will give the title here settings and here logout. Now we will again set icon for these items also. For that right click on drawable, click on new and then click on vector assets. Click on this clip art and search for setting icon. Here you can see the setting icon, select it and click OK and then click on next and then click on finish. Again click on drawable and click on vector assets, click on clip art and select the icon for logout. Select this logout icon, click OK, then click on next and then click on finish. Now we will change these icons from here. I will include setting icon here. As you can see this setting icon is visible here and then I will change this logout icon also. Now because our menu file is created, we will include this menu file into our navigation drawer. For that go to dashboard activity and here inside this navigation view include the menu, type menu, select this menu and then include this drawer menu. As you can see in this design that our navigation items are included with icons. Now we can set the text color here also using item text color, and we can give any color like this app color, so that the item menu color will change to that blue color, but we will leave the color to black. We can also set this icon color using item icon tint, and here we can give any color like this blue color. As you can see, this color changed to blue color, but we will leave it as black color. Now because we want that the drawer layout should toggle, that is it should open and close when we click on the toggle button which we will create. For that we need to first create the toolbar, or we can call it as action bar. So we can create a toolbar here also in this drawer layout, but we will create a separate layout file for it, because we will be adding some more code inside this, and because of that the code will get more complex. That's why we will create a separate layout file, and then with the help of include tag we will include the action bar here. For that we will create another layout. To create a layout, we will right click on this layout folder and then click on new, and then click on layout resource file. Give the file name action bar layout. Now click on OK. Click on this split button. Now we will change this constraint layout to app bar layout, because a toolbar needs an app bar layout and not other layout. We will select this material.appbar.appbar layout, and we will change this layout height to wrap content. Inside this we will create a toolbar. Give the width match parent and height to wrap content. As you can see, a toolbar is created here. Close this, and we will add some property here. So we will change the background color to this app color, and we'll give the title the code Pathshala, which is our app name, and we'll change the title text color using title text color, and we'll give the text color to white. Then we'll give a subtitle committed to quality. We will also change the subtitle color using subtitle text color to white. Now we'll give the ID to this toolbar, because we will need this toolbar to toggle our navigation view. Now we have created this toolbar separately, because we will be using this toolbar multiple times in our app, so we will not create a separate toolbar every time. We will use the same toolbar whenever we need. That's why we have created this toolbar separately. Now we will create a layout where we can show our main content. For that, right click on this layout and create a new layout resource file, and we will give it name toolbar underscore main content, and click on OK. Click on this split button. Now change this constraint layout to linear layout. Now here we will include our toolbar which we have created with the name of this action bar underscore layout. For that we will use the include tag, and inside this include tag we will use this layout and give our action bar layout. So you can see here the action bar is included. Now close this include tag. Now after this include tag, we will here create a content which we want to show in this white screen in the future. So for that we will set the orientation of this linear layout to vertical. Now we will include this layout into our dashboard activity XML file. Use the include tag, and here add the toolbar main content layout and close this layout. So as you can see, behind this navigation drawer, the toolbar main content layout is set. So whatever will be the content we create will be visible in this white screen behind this navigation drawer. So now that we have completed the design part, let's take an overview of it. So first of all, we have created a drawer layout, because to hold a navigation view we need a navigation drawer. So we have created a navigation drawer, then we have created a navigation view, inside which we have included a header layout, this header layout, and then we have also included the drawer menu. To create the header layout, we have created a new resource file here, and we have given the name header layout.xml, and inside this header layout we have created this profile view, and then we have included this header layout inside our navigation view with the help of this header layout property. And similarly we have created a menu for our navigation view. For that we have created a menu folder, and then inside that menu folder we have created a menu file with the name drawer menu, and inside this drawer menu we have created 3 navigation items: profile, setting and layout, and we have given them icons which are visible in the navigation drawer. And then after that we have created this toolbar main content layout for the content which we want to show in future. To create this layout, we have first created an action bar layout, and for that we have used this app bar layout as a container for this toolbar. Inside this toolbar we have given a title and subtitle as you can see in this design, and then we have included this app bar layout into toolbar main content.xml like this. And after this action bar layout we will set our content which we want to show in the screen here only, and then we have included this layout in our dashboard activity.xml file like this. So now we will finish this video by completing the design part of the navigation drawer, and in the next video we will build the logic part of it.